of the world. We'll build a better one.
You're not students anymore. You're X-Men.
Everything they've built will fall!
X-Men Apocalypse. Alright, so X-Men Apocalypse is the finishing of the trilogy of the X-Men First Class trilogy. You had X-Men First Class. Then you had a really good sequel, Days of Future Past. And then you had X-Men Apocalypse. So let's talk about this one. Now, the movie begins, you're in Egypt. And first off, the music in that was so cool. And you see in this ritual that Apocalypse does, he can transfer his essence, his spirit, into another body to keep living forever. It kind of reminded me of one of the Darth Bane books I read back in the day that was written by Drew Karpyshyn. Darth Bane had learned a force technique that he could transfer his spirit into another body. And that's what it kind of reminded me of. First off, let's just talk about the performances of this movie. First off, one thing I'll talk about a negative, and that's probably, it's because it's Jennifer Lawrence. I like Jennifer Lawrence. Everyone says I'm a hater of Jennifer Lawrence, but I expect a lot more from her. I didn't like 3 out of 4 of her Hunger Games movies, but I'm one of the few people that say that I like her better as Mystique than I ever did in the Hunger Games. I did not care for her in this movie just because, why is she not blue? Jennifer Lawrence, be blue. I don't want to see you not blue. I don't want to see you Jennifer Lawrence. I want to see you Mystique. And that's one thing that really bummed me out. More in this movie, she was freaking Jennifer Lawrence. She wasn't Mystique. And that's what I didn't like about it. And now let's talk about some of the new cast. You have Ty Sheridan as Cyclops. You have Sophie Turner as Jean Grey. And I really like the new cast. I like the guy who plays Nightcrawler. I like the entire new X-Men class. I hope we get to see them again. And you get Quicksilver again. Quicksilver is so cool. Remember that Quicksilver you had in the Avengers Age of Ultron? No, neither do I. Because this Quicksilver is so cool. He was just so hilarious. He was like, all the mutants are like, let's out! And he's like, yeah, let's out, bro! And you're just like, man, Quicksilver is so cool. But some of the most emotional moments of this movie was from Magneto. Magneto was so cool in this movie. I have to say, just the emotional depth you got from Magneto was incredible. And that's just a performance from Michael Fassbender. Magneto's always been my favorite comic book villain of all time, even more than the Joker, and I love the Joker. But Magneto, one thing you always love about Magneto is that you can say, yeah, I get it. He thinks he's the hero of the story. Now, another character I didn't care for was Psylocke. I did not like Olivia Munn. I liked Olivia Munn better than Ride Along 2, and I hated Ride Along 2. She was just kind of there. She was just kind of doing flippy things and her skinny outfit, and I think that's what she was there for. Also, I was kind of confused of Apocalypse's powers. I liked Apocalypse. I liked him as a villain. He was really cool. He was an interesting villain. X-Men always has really interesting villains. That's one thing that the counterpart of Marvel Studios does not do good, is villains. And I kind of liked Apocalypse as a villain. I really liked Oscar Isaac's performance as him. So is X-Men Apocalypse a bad movie? No. Is it my favorite comic book movie of the year? No. It's probably my least favorite comic book movie of the year. That's right, I said it. But is it still worth checking out? It is. But my problems with the movie was I feel like nothing really happened until the end of the movie. There was no really action toward it. It was just a lot of build up, and they're just like, okay, it ends. And I'm curious to see what they do next. I really like the new cast. I think they set themselves up. This isn't an X-Men 3. Let's just say that. It's not a last stand. I think it set itself up for future sequels. Even if they don't want to bring back McAvoy, Lawrence, and Fassbender, they could set an entire new X-Men franchise around Sophie Turner, Ty Sheridan, new Quicksilver, the new Nightcrawler. I think you could, and the new Storm. New Storm was cool too. I think you could set a movie around those 5, and it would be pretty cool. So I'm going to give X-Men Apocalypse a B+. Have you seen X-Men Apocalypse, and what are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. And guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to see more. All too easy.